Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are going to do a What's the Tea reading to see what you got going on for this new year. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my six, meaning have my back because I have yours. Yeah, Happy New Year, you guys. I am so happy that we've come into each other's lives. How about that? Because, you know, if I wouldn't have stepped out on faith and did this thing they call tarot, then, we wouldn't be here right now and we wouldn't be growing together. So it says mechanically, thinking logically without emotion, taking action, finally doing something, cursing themselves, bad decisions and regret. So the person that and lowering up, refusing to answer questions. So the person that you're dealing with at one point wasn't saying what they wanted and meaning what they say, and now they're coming up with something. They're trying to do something and try to change about thinking logically without emotions. They're thinking with emotions now because, again, I feel like you removed your energy from this person, and that's how I see it. So now what I'm going to do, this card deck is the What's the Tea deck by Virtual Reality 9. Now what I'm going to do is pull from the Untold Truths of the Heart by Aqua Moonlight and the Secrets of the Lover's Journey as well. So they regret. Your person is in huge regret, and they're refusing or in the past, they were refusing to answer questions when it comes to the consequences of their actions, So finally, they're deciding to do something about it. But, again, they're changing up, and they feel like, it was a bad decision that they made. I said badad. So the Lover's Journey Oracle comes out. And yeah, mine's in tandem. Telepathic communication. You've been sending strength and healing, period. If you've been working with me for this last year, you know how we talk about sending strength and healing, period. And that's just enough. And if it's not enough, then the universe will help you get through this thing called love, the rejection, irrational fear, saying no, and then dismissal. So they rejected you, and now you're rejecting them, it seems like, because you're mirroring the energy that they had. Time keeps slipping. They realize that it's taken a long time and that endless waiting and long separation. There's been some type of separation, and you've been loving this person in the 5D, whether you don't understand if you should love them or not, or if it's worth loving. You're sending strength and healing, period, to this person. Honeymoon desires, gentle romantic touch, spending quality time. This person misses you and they want to spend quality time, and they realize that the attachments that they had, the third parties, the dark attachments that they had in the past, is holding them back. And so now I think what I'm going to do, hold on one second. Yeah, it's holding them back. And so I'm going to pull from the Zodiac 108 deck by Intuit Oracle and see what comes out. But I'm also, a card just flies everywhere. Come Over is on by Changing Faces. Hold on. There we go. Hammock. Yeah. So you're relaxing. You took some time off from this person. It says relax, time, rest, relax, time off, pause, suspend, sleep, supported, meditate, inactive, recovery, find relief, vacation, waiting, suspended between two things, in limbo, and self-actualization. So you took some time off. This is a card of Gemini. You took some time off from this person because, again, they didn't want to take action. And so now the rejection that they gave you and the fears that they projected to you is now causing them, to feel like there's an optical illusion. It says, not what it seems, mirage, trap, unclear, visual effect, confusion, head trip, trick, hallucination, hocus pocus, sleight of hand, projection, predictive programming. You know how this person acts. And so, therefore, the passion is there. Excitement, passion, dynamite, action, suspense, destroy, powder keg, fantastic, energetic, breakup, catalyst for change, explosive, short fuse, firecracker, blast, sudden, unexpected, and fast. There was a catalyst for change on your part. You changed because, if you didn't take action, then, again, you would have had to keep being in suspense and waiting for this person to make a decision. And so the optical illusion is that they probably didn't think that you would do this, but the kerosene is here. Aggressive, accelerate, ignite, determine, fuel, encourage, sustain, powerful, stimulate, volatile situation, provoke, watch out, unpredictable, combustible, propel, and hot. So the rejection came with all of this different energy of here it is now, they're ready to explode because you're not doing the same thing that you were, because you're looking at things in a different light. And so therefore that is you evolving when it comes to this situation. So again, you wanted the romantic touch, you wanted to spend quality time, and they didn't have time for you. Now you're in separation with this person, and now they're ready to take action and to think logically with emotion now. But the illusion before was that you would never walk away from them. And so therefore, synchronicities. Yeah, the synchronicities that are happening in their lives fully aligned, and it's in your life to your sole purpose, strategically orchestrated message, an event where needs are met. You're finally going to get your needs met, but you have to get to the point. You had to get to this point to where this person understood. Where I Want to Be is on by Donnell Jones. Playfulness. Yeah, you cut this out. You cut this energy out when it comes to them. Playfulness is the key to success. Be a playful and respected leader, here to experience the power of play. So the thing is that you were always happy and living, and they just thought that what you were doing was crazy. But now you're having some type of victory because you pulled your energy back, and now it's changing. That's what the twin flame dynamic is. Victory will be yours. Your enemies will be defeated. Keep going and you'll have your win. And so, again, like I tell you, when you send strength and healing, that person will feel your energy every time you do it. And that's the way of Cupid sending their arrow towards them, not just to get them to fall in love, but to get them to take action and do something and finally do something. I didn't even read that, did I? And take action and finally do something that makes their heart happy, do something of substance and not of anything that's, just easy, because the third parties and the dark attachments are easy to keep them going with the negativity. And so the rejection came with your divine protection. And so now they're refusing to answer questions when it comes to these people, the influences, and they're trying to think logically with emotion when it comes to you, because the long separation is causing them to realize that they made a bad decision and they regret it. And so they're finally doing something about it. And you're authentically living. Your authentic living, being true to yourself is important. Inspire others to live authentically. You value honesty and openness. And so this person wasn't open, nor were they honest. And so that is where it comes to you having to do what's best for you. Yeah, so I just feel like, this person is, doing what they're finally doing something about the things, the toxic energies, and trying to, I'm tired of the separation. A card just flew out. I was going to say, yeah, thinking the empathic passion ignited. So I was going to clarify those energy and taking, this is the messengers of the heart. Thinking logically without emotion, but now it says the passion ignited. Their intense sexual desire towards you is making it harder for them to know the difference between lust and love. And so, again, they're going to start acting with emotion. Taking action comes out with, the old wounds. They have to change and heal the old wounds. And the rivals is in the reverse and the dark side. So I'll go ahead and read it. It says their unhealed childhood wounds prevent them from forming meaningful and long-lasting relationships. So they're taking action about the wounds, and the rival and the dark side comes in reverse. It says they choose someone else over you, and though it wasn't what they wanted, they thought it was the right thing to do. So they're changing their mind on how they felt about what they chose. The dark side, they have a dark side that no one knows and feels it's their true side, but is too afraid to show you. You already saw through that, and so now they're taking action because they're in regret when it comes to them. All right. Yeah, anxiously waiting. So time keeps slipping and anxiously waiting. They search for you in everything. Feel you everywhere, always in the back of their mind, hoping they run into you. So that's where the synchronicities comes in at, their regret, and they're hoping that they run into you. And the synchronicity shows watching you. They've been watching your social media to see what you've posted and getting clues to know how to approach you. So they're afraid to approach you, but the player lifestyle that wants to find everything they did has stopped looking enticing ever since they met you. So again, they have to just take action. Again, fairy tale. They think this kind of love only happens in a fairy tale story because to them, you are too perfect to believe it's true. And so again, them dismissing the dismissal of you and their rational fears has to happen. But they, again, are refusing to answer questions to the people, the third parties, who they actually, at some point knew that there were some type of dark attachments to, or, that they detached from you in order to go towards. But they feel like the fairy tale is your playfulness, the energy to always want to win and to live authentically. That's the optical illusion that they felt. And now that you're resting and you're suspended and you're away from them, they have to recover, and you're recovering from their energy. And also, that it's explosive to them that you could actually really change, and be so sudden and short fused with them after all of the playfulness that you showed them, if that makes sense. So you ignited passion in them. The synchronicities are keeping them away, but again, you're living your authentic life. And yeah, the Queen of Pentacles came out this same exact way in the last 3 readings that I did, because yeah, we refused to do the work. And the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's nurturing, who's social, and very big-hearted, right? But also, like JDS Tarot says, the Queen of Pentacles can be toxic to herself, because what the Queen of Pentacles does is she doesn't work on herself. When she finds that true love, he or she will turn around and give and work on everybody else and try to fix the things that they see that are damaged. And so the victory is coming when you decide to focus on self-love and do the things you need to do for yourself, and let this energy go and send strength and healing to this person, for hopefully they will see the toxic energy. So you're being victorious because you're not giving into temptation anymore, or the bondage and the addiction of how they made you feel, and they made you feel detached. The authentic living comes. Yeah, I just feel like, it's a really good thing. It's changing, time for a change. But again, the authentic living comes when you recognize your strengths. The lion energy, inner strength, power, courage, Leo energy. And the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. Be tough, be ambitious, know what you want, go after it in a single-minded determination. And so that is where the synchronicities will come in at, because, again, everything is hot, coming in hot. You know that song? The dynamite, the kerosene, everything is starting to explode on their part, and they have to figure out a way to do things to get your energy back over towards them. And so that is your decision moving forward. We're going to pull from the 4 agreements, learning to be impeccable with your words, not to make assumptions, not to take anything personal, but to know at the end of the day that you've done your best. And so, therefore, this card flipped over, and this one. The cards that came over is always do your best. And don't take anything personal. So you've always done your best. So don't take anything personal. Transform your life. That's what you're doing, right? It says when you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your feelings of anger, jealousy, and even your sadness will simply disappear if you don't take things personally. So again, that's what you've been learning this year, is not to take things personally, to know that you've done your best, and to know that you have no control over somebody's energy. It's their energy. The way that they feel, their opinions, and everything is their energy. It has nothing to do with you. As long as you still keep that playful energy, you're always going to be the Queen of Pentacles. But instead of you working on yourself, you need to work, instead of you working on other people and putting yourself to the wayside, you need to work on yourself and understand that if they're refusing or they're rejecting you, that's on them. They'll see the bigger picture because you've done your best. So love and nurture your body. And that's what you're deciding to do when it comes to the hammock. Your own body is a manifestation of God. And if you honor your body, everything will change for you. Practice giving love to practice giving love to every part of your body. This will plant the seed and love in your mind. And when they grow, you will honor, love, and respect your body immensely. So that is what the focus is of this new year and of last year, to get to that point to where you know that you've done your best and that you're being your true authentic self. And they have things that they need to work on. And there's nothing that you can do about that. Let's pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this old energy go. Yeah, I just feel like, the Malachite turned over. So the Malachite is heart chakra and throat chakra. So this is learning to be impeccable with your words, right? To communicate, to express yourself, and to trust in everything that you say and everything that you want. You're going to communicate clearly moving forward. You're going to express yourself moving forward. And you're going to know that you trust in everything that you say because you've done your best at the end of the day. And your authentic self is what you really want. And so, therefore, you're not going to be fake with anybody. You're not going to deal with the bullshit. You're just going to communicate clearly. Your heart chakra is your ability to send love and harmony and to forgive. A true man is owned by jagged edge. And so the ability to love, to be harmonious, and to forgive, that's sending strength and healing, period, with nothing else behind it. not worrying about what they've done to you, how they made you feel. No man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. This person, place, thing, or situation was here to teach you a lesson. So the Malachite is cleansing, protects, and heals. It says, I welcome positive transformation in my life. I welcome positive transformation in my life. And you are transforming because you're not dealing with the bull anymore. You're sending strength and healing to anybody, person, place, thing, or situation, and letting them heal by you just loving them unconditionally and knowing that this is who they are. But you have the power to remove them from your life or to keep them there, but also to know that you are dealing with an optical illusion and the potential is not enough for you to keep going. So you have to be tough, be ambitious, know what you want, and go after it in a single-minded determination. The Knight of Swords energy. Ambitious and action-oriented. Not just thinking logically without emotion. You're thinking logically with and without emotion. You're making business decisions moving forward. Now let's let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation. I love you guys.